Hey there, my name is Mike. Some people call me Pelly, and I play games. And I decided after several months of not doing it, I am going to try Front Office Football 9 once again. My last experience with the Hawaii Jazz that I created, it just kind of faltered, and I just got kind of disillusioned with the game because no matter what I did, I couldn't get past. I was basically the Pittsburgh Steelers. I couldn't get past, being mediocre. So, but I thought I'd go ahead and try it again. So I did a completely random build once again, and the league setup is very interesting. I chose 28 U.S. teams, 2 Canadian teams, and 2 overseas, just for the fun of it. And just because I liked the name, I chose the North Carolina Kraken. So it is very apparent that they have the Broncos roster from 2024, and it is tremendously horrible. They really did Bo Nix dirty with a 27 overall and a 39 future, and really not a whole lot to speak of except for John Franklin Myers, who for some reason is an 83. Go figure. So there's some work to do in the preseason here. One thing I did see though is that we have a crap ton of cap space, and so uh, it might be good to go out and see what kind of free agents we have. So uh, the way the game starts is you start season 1 in preseason. So let's see if we can sign some people. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be open. But one of the things I looked at here, let's just take a look at the roster. We're going to be starting Zach Wilson apparently, which is horrendous. Javonte Williams at running back, okay. Let's see, Adam Troutman, decent. Receivers, Josh Reynolds, Cortland Sutton, not horrible, with Marvin Mims in the slot at a 31 overall. Offensive line, need a center. These centers are despicable. Right guard would be a priority as well, although this Alex Palsuski looks like he could be decent. So we might roll with that, but definitely need to sign a center. On defense, we have one stud on the defensive line and nothing else, so it might be good to find some pass rush help for him. And then we got again just really poor, mediocre linebackers. Jaquan McMillan. Actually, no, it's Patrick Surtain. Sorry, I was on the wrong line. Patrick Surtain is actually got a decent rating, so congratulations, Front Office Football, for doing one thing right. And then Brandon Jones at safety. So got some holes. We don't have a lot of depth. Let's see. I mean, look at these free safeties here: an 8 and a 7 as backups. Good gravy. And I know, I mean, we have 72 total players on the roster. I get that. So, we're starting out with quite a few. So, quite a few people like these receivers are going to be cut before all is said and done. But let's just see what we might be able to do to bolster this team. So we can sign Mason Cole at center. He is not great, but it might be a necessity. Let's just see what we have in centers here. Yeah, he's really the only viable one. You've got Darryl Riley here, could amount to something. Let's see, no offer could be made at this time in the off season. Okay, well, then we're going to need to advance a little bit. There we go. All right, now we can offer some contracts. So let's go ahead and offer a contract to this rookie. Yeah, we're going to need to, okay, so he accepted. We're going to need to cut some folks before that first game, which is fine. Gosh, now Mason Cole wants $6 million. Yikes. So I don't know. We might be rolling with someone bad. I mean, we've got a lot of cap space. We could surely do this, but do we want a mortgage? I mean, what does he want? He only wants a 1-year contract. It might be worth it just to get a rent-a-player, just to have somebody who can block on the offensive line. So we're going to do that. He accepts the offer. Good deal. All right, let's see what else we have that we can get. Let's go back and just look at everybody. So Mel Godino, the decent inside linebacker. What does he want? He wants a 1-year deal. Sure, let's give it to him. We just need to up the average rating of our player, of our team. So let's see. Let's go back to our roster here and take a look at what we have now. All right, so we've got our centers bolstered. We could use a right guard. I mean, we could start Palzewski and hope that he progresses quickly, and we might just go ahead and do that. I think this is probably going to be a lost season. We're not going to get a whole lot, but we've got some good tackles. That's a good starting point. Special teams is good. All right, so let's go back out here and let's just see what we have on defense. Let's see, defensive ends. Not anything tremendously great. Let's go ahead and get this guy here. He's a rookie. Could progress, maybe. He's got a good future ahead of him. Decent future, anyway. So that's about the best we can do there. Let's see what nose tackles inside looks like. Not anything tremendous. A couple of guys that we can give contracts to and up our possibilities here. Sure, let's sign all of these guys. And the last guy here. And okay. All right, so we signed those 3 guys. Let's see. Let's just take a look again here at our overall. Let's see. So we're looking at current value. Let's just look at future value, and let's look at let's see, all players that accept specialists. There we go. Bunch of fullbacks. Sure. Cornerback. Outside linebacker, Shaq Leonard. Might need that. What does our roster look like now? Yeah, okay, so we got... I think we'll be okay with what we've got there. Linebackers... Still not tremendously great. Alright. Let's go ahead and roll with this. And see if we can make this work. So let's just cut some of the uglies. We've got to get down to 60. So we're going to cut some of these people that have no business being on the team. Puts us at 76. We gotta get down to 60. Yikes. Alright, this tackle has no business being on the team. This outside linebacker. Okay, we got these safeties here. Get rid of them. And this guy here, really Leash, you go bye-bye. What does that put us at now? 72. We still got 12 we got cut. All right, so let's just take a look at... Oh, yeah, Jordan Miller. Okay, this guy's toast. Release him. Release the Kraken. Release lots of Krakens. Reese Taylor, no bueno. Skinner. Right. We've got enough backup at every position basically that I don't feel like we're going to be short if I'm cutting these ugly dudes down towards the bottom. We can definitely get rid of these safeties that, ooh, this guy's a 3-year contract. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have a little bit of dead cap space, but not a ton. All right, that puts us at 68. I don't want any of those guys really, but let's just make sure we're not cutting anybody truly important. Okay, see the problem is, yeah, we get these draft picks and they have contracts, and so Jordan Jackson, as much I just cut one of them. I don't even know what the what his round was, but we had someone under that 3-year contract that had to get rid of. All right, let's see. Christian Welsh, I can get rid of this guy. But the draft picks are going to have the longer contracts, and that is going to be a problem. All right, Riley Moss is ugly. He's going to be under contract for a couple more years as a draft pick, but if he's got a 23 overall possibility, I don't want him on my roster. So we had 0 dead cap coming in, so I think we're going to be all right. All right, so we've got a bunch of safeties, so we're down to 4 safeties. I think we've got to let that ride. Yeah, we can afford to cut this flanker. He is... Wait, we've already signed this player this season? Why? Oh, is this... Okay, so yeah, he's our 7th round draft pick. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Billy. I know you're... I think you're returning kicks in the league right now, but... maybe he caught a touchdown last week. I think I heard that name at some point. All right. 65, and then we're gonna have to cut even farther. Yikes. So what are we getting rid of? Okay, we got this guy. He's an undrafted, so we can. Oh, but of course he's got a 2-year contract. Okay. There's a rookie. What do we have that's cuttable? Now all of a sudden we've cut all of our dudes that are ugly. Alright, so we're going to get rid of DJ Jones. That'll be a big savings. Look at that. See you, buddy. Alright, he's going to cost some cap space, but he's going to give us a crap ton more back. So, yeah, we did sign Mason Cole, so that was our big signing. Alright, we're now at 63. And okay, we've got some tight ends here that we can jettison, so with this Kroll can go away. We got a 2-year contract. A lot of these guys are on longer contracts. It's weird. Alright, and Donald Parham. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Alright, so that's 61. We got one more cut to make right now. And that is going to be, let's see, I'd like to just keep this guy just because we just signed him. I know it's weird because I did cut some other draft picks, but let's see, let's cut, okay, yeah, and he's under contract as well, so I don't know that it really matters which one we get rid of, but we're going to go ahead and cut here. Okay, so that puts us at 60. Oops. So that's where we want to be. Let's just go ahead and double check our salary cap and what we did. Okay, so we increased our salary. We got a little bit of dead money in the players we cut, but we cut a couple of decent salaries. So uh, we are in great shape for this season. Where are we next season? Yeah, we're real good next season as well. So that's about the best we can do right now. I don't think there was really anybody out there in the free agent market that really made much sense to sign. So let's just see what happens. Let's roll with this. All right. So let's just save this here, and then we'll go ahead and simulate to the preseason game. We'll go ahead and simulate until after the preseason game. And I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been in this. I can't remember where to go to see whether we won said preseason game. Scores. Let's see. Who are we again? We're North Carolina. Okay, so we lost. That's fine. Let's kick a bunch of field goals. Devontae Williams. Jared Stidham made a pass. Lovely. All right, so we're not going to have. Okay. Let's go back to our Carolina overview. And we got Javonte Williams is out. What happened? What happened here? Let's see. Medical headaches. I hate the dreaded, like the randos, right? He's in league protocol. Okay, so they don't call it concussion, they call it headaches. But he's out. All right, so that's fine. We'll just run Jaleel McLaughlin for the next game. Okay, so let's go ahead and advance. Simulation stop because you're about to play a game. Javonte Williams is active on your roster, has been ruled out. All right, so I have to deactivate this guy. I forget how to do that. Like I said, it's been a while. I'll select an action. All right, so deactivate player. There we go. All right, so let's go back to our roster. I think we're okay running with 59 into the next game. That's fine. Okay, let's see what happens after the Eugene game. And I know there's a way to see your results, like your preseason results, but I can't figure out where it is. All right, so now we got Troutman is out. What's wrong with Troutman? Troutman tore a foot ligament. He's out 14 weeks. Fantastic. Okay. Well, let's go back to our roster then, and let's take a look at our tight end situation, which is lousy. So we're going to place him on injured reserve because we cannot have him on our roster when he's hurt like that. All right. So we've got to sign another. We've got to sign another tight end now. Cool. And who do we have? We have a bunch of crap is what we have. So it's going to end up being Zach Gentry. All right, Zach, why don't you come be a Kraken? Contract. Yeah, okay. So we sign him. That makes our roster really bad. Just drops the quality quite a bit because now we don't have a viable tight end to throw to. But that's okay. All right, so there we go. We go simulating. Let's simulate till after the Atlanta game. That's right. I didn't see what occurred. Okay. Hey, Javonte is okay now. Throckmorton is questionable. That's fine. Go back to our roster. Let's go back to Williams, and we're going to activate him. Good. Get back in that lineup. All right. Let's see. All right. Exhibition 4 is what we just played. Are we won an exhibition? Oh, you know what? I think we can come over here, and there we go. That's what we can do. We can click on exhibition standings. All right, so North Carolina, we're 2-1. We have scored 105 points in the preseason. Okay, I don't know what that's going to equate to in the regular season, but hey, that's something, right? All right. So now let's see. Are we at the regular season now? What day is it? Okay, so San Antonio. Yeah, San Antonio's week 1. Okay, so now we got to cut down. Now we have to cut down. All right, so let's just let's go. Okay. So Bo Nix, hey, Bo Nix has gained a point, and he is now going to be our starting quarterback. I think his future rating actually went up, so that's good. Okay, so we don't need 4 running backs. We're going to cut this undrafted rookie. See you, buddy. And we've got 3 tight ends now because we got 1 in the IR. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers. Probably do not need 6 receivers. So we're going to cut Sills. He's on a 2-year deal. Not going to cost me anything. Very good. And let's see. Unfortunately, I think we have to jettison our 6th rounder. Even though we signed him to a multi-year, he's just not worth rostering. So, sayonara, buddy. More Jordan Jackson. All right, so it's 58. We have 53, I think, is our. I think we have 46 active, 53 on the roster. So, all right. Once again, we have a 5th round rookie that is crap. But we have a 6th rounder from who's a 7-year vet, and we'll go ahead and cut him. Keep the rook, see if he gets any better. All right, right, and then linebackers. We've got 10. We can probably get rid of one of these. So it's going to be Baron Browning. Man, we got a lot of people on multi-year deals. All right, 2 more. 2 more. Can we find 2 more to cut? Can we? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of players that are not worth rostering. So Justin Strnad, I don't even know a lot of these names. I know football, but there are still a lot of names on these rosters that I am unfamiliar with. All right, and then let's see, 3 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 3 tight ends, 5 receivers. Okay, we got 3 centers. Probably don't need all 3, but we might as well. All right, let's do this. Let us deactivate him. Oops. And if I'm one more player to cut, possibly a defensive lineman. Yeah, I don't think we need 7 defensive linemen. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut Malcolm Roach. All right, kind of arbitrary decisions right now, just because the roster sucks, and so we're doing the best we can with what we have. All right, so now we got Throckmorton. We are going to deactivate. He is injured anyway, and he's also the worst guard we have. All right, we're going to deactivate Pert. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Deactivate Pert. All right, so we need to deactivate 4 more. Definitely going to deactivate some of these defensive backs here. Went one too far again. All right, that leaves us with 8 active defensive backs. That's good. 8 active linebackers. I think we can probably deactivate a defensive lineman and leave us with 6. Oops. And And that should be our defense. And then we got 2 more to deactivate on the offense. So let's see. We've got 3 tackles, 3 and 2, so that's good. So what else can we deactivate? Do we have to cut the defense down even more? Is that the idea? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 offensive linemen. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we do. So where do I deactivate? All right, I'll deactivate a linebacker, and then yeah, it's free safety. All right, so that puts us at 46 active players. I'm going to save this, and then I think we're good to go. Let's just go ahead and run to before the San Antonio game. So let's say you're about to play a game, you don't have enough active players on your roster. Wait, what? What did I do? How many active players do I need on my roster? Thought I needed 46. Did I cut down too far? Alright, well, I'm going to figure this out. This is good enough for the first video, just doing some roster adjustment here. But this is all I'm going to do right now. I'll figure out where I am before the first game, and then we'll come back for the next video, which will be the regular season playthrough.